Bucky is just the most adorable character around other horses, huh? He's just
He's giving him kissy face.
You just can't rattle him.
No. Titan's nibbling his belly. Do you like his dad bod?
What is going on here? He's like, do the other side.
Oh, nice. We're getting body paint. Bucky, you're not a mare. I want to catch something before going to that. So, let me do the oxer. My body paint.
Love it.
Okay, I'll do the little oxer. And then the outside line. Okay, so keep traveling through the turn. It's the canter, it's the quality canter. And then...
Okay, little suggestion.
Yeah.
To keep him a little bit more like on sharp and on point, I would come off the left around that green vertical to the yellow plank and then turn right. Because then that outside line comes a little bit quicker.
Okay.
And he's a little bit more up there. Just make sure that like as soon as you land there to the right, the whole time throughout that turn you need to have his head up.
Okay.
Yeah. And then have that pace that you then have after the plank, have that carry you throughout that turn so you don't have to wake him up once you're in front of it.
Okay.
Cool. May the force be with you.
Okay. It annoys me that like when I feel like I need to help him or I don't have the right stuff, then I like throw everything at him. I'm like, woohoo! Let me pick you up over the jump. And it just makes no sense.
Yeah. You need to do analysis about it.
An analysis?
Yeah, where you mark down how many times did I do it and how many times did it help.
I can, yeah, okay. I'll take the hours upon myself. Or I could just tell you now. None.
Okay, got it. Okay, then quit doing it.
Okay. I still think your idea of thumbtacks and the braids would be a good idea to stop me from folding.
It's gonna come. It's gonna come.
Okay, Baxter. Let's do this. Bisschen aufwachen hier. Okay. Good quality canter. Bisschen aufwachen hier, komm. Kiddo, what's going on? Oh, 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 oh.
That's unusual for him.
Huh?
That's unusual for him.
Very. You okay, kiddo?
Keep the nose up. Both, yours and his.
Okay, definitely not enough canter. Okay, come on. Hey, good boy. Travel through the turn. There it is. Good boy. Okay, keep traveling forward. Get his head up. There it is. Oh, oh, you gotta come back, kiddo. You gotta come back. Like there's another jump. Actually, there is another jump. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Did you just say you have to come back like there is another jump? Actually, there is another jump?
Yeah. I was like, if you're gonna just bury down and think we're done, like, oh, no, we're not, just kidding.
Cool. Cool, 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 cool. I really like this round now.
Oh, you're fine. It's just the broomstick. Good boy. Yeah, I mean, it was still a little rush down the outside line, but gotta catch my breath. Yeah. But I don't want to keep going today because he did quite a heavy jump session 2 days ago
Right.
at a solid like meter 20. So
Yeah.
today I just wanted to kind of recap, see what stuck with me and with him, and I'm happy with that.
So what's the verdict? What is stuck with you?
Trying not to override, but also giving him a proper pace so I don't put myself into the spots where I need to override. So if I can just focus on a good quality canter and then using my seat to adjust him and not my hands. Like when I come up to a jump and I need to make space, you know, he's so sensitive to my body that if I just move my upper body back, he usually comes back instead of me doing Ricky Bobby hands, you know, not Ricky Baby, Ricky Bobby. And then just letting him travel through the turn, because I've noticed as long as my leg's on and I'm like riding to the next fence, he starts looking up, you know, and I need to kind of make sure I put his eye on the jump, and then usually when he zones in, the stride is usually good. It's just when I let him get behind the vertical and on the forehand, and then I come around the turn and he's like, whoa, jump.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as you can carry his head a little bit higher through the turns, then he also starts looking for stuff.
Yeah.
This like head down is kind of like, okay, we're done. I'm just diddling around here.
Yeah.
So what do you think stuck with him today?
Well, he was really body-wise, mentally, I think today he was really focused. And that's what I was kind of going to say next. Like if he's in a good mental state where he's relaxed and he's kind of focused on the job with a positive kind of vibe, he picks really good spots. Like I can usually just come around the turn and let him just, if I stay out of the way, he's pretty good at that. Whereas 2 days ago when he was a little more frazzled, he can get rushed and like rush past the spot.
Yeah.
And today I felt like he wasn't doing that at all. He was definitely waiting for the jump. And when I woed him today, he woed onto his hind end, and I felt like even the spots that I got close today, he felt scopy and round instead of like deer jump, you know, where he's like, wah!
Cool.
What do you think? Did you see something else?
No. I dare not speak against my wife's opinion. What I really liked was that outside line, which is set kind of like at the height where we finished off the other day.
Yeah.
He just marched right down.
Yeah.
So like he shows me that he gets more and more comfortable with stepping the height up of the jumps.
Yeah.
You know, like he's not, like he is focused, he goes, and he doesn't need that much like pampering anymore, like moving up there. You can present it to him now and he's like, yep, been there, done that. And he kind of like remembers that he can do it rather than coming out and say like, did we, didn't we? Just the confidence level in him is much greater.
Totally, and even like today as opposed to 2 days ago, I can tell with not only in the tension in his body, but his breathing. Like, you know, 2 days ago he was breathing like a dragon, and today it felt very calm and quiet. Same height, but he was like, okay, I got this. I remember how to do this. Good
cool,
boy.
I'm happy with today.
Yeah, thank you for your help, love.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a nice and relaxed Bucky, even though we've jumped. His breathing is nice and normal, he's chilled. And what we like to do after every workout is we always end on the goal is to have a nice stretchy trot, because after we've, you know, contracted those muscles and made it all work, we want to make sure we give them a nice stretch. And mentally for them, you know, the cool down is just as important and physically as the warm up. Okay, I've got to slow my trotting down a little bit. Okay, there you go. And I just kind of close my knees and slow down my rising, nice and lazy. And you want to end off the ride with a good mental space for the horses, so you put them away feeling good. And so today I'm very, very happy with that. It wasn't a very long jumping session, but it was the second one this week. And for me, it was just important that he comes out, remember some of the stuff we did in the last session, and to reward him to be done early today if he did everything correct. And he came out and marched beautifully off the bat. I honestly couldn't have asked him to be better, and I'm especially proud of him because he is a little bit of a spooky, flighty horse. It's our first really chilly morning, as you can tell by the vests. We've got some kids that were screeching and running around this morning that freaked him out in the cross ties a little bit. So I'm super, super proud that he came out and did what he did. I kind of played with the thought of whether I should put earplugs in today because of that. He was already spooked in the wash rack, but I thought, you know, being at home, this is the time to really work on stuff like that and desensitize him. And so I decided not to, and he was a trooper. So I'm really happy with that. And tune into RCR TV to get a little bit more about behind the scenes and how we do things and how our horses, yeah, just cool. Getting my tongue twisted here. Awesome.